This a Bird Gang Nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here cool with Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man saw Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randolph. Season here, really time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in. What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast, and it is a lovely Friday, a beautiful Friday. It is 12 o'clock. It is lunchtime. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles just got finished losing a game. They got finished losing a game, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. We got to take it for what it is. Like I said in my, preview that I did yesterday, you can't really get too high or low on the overall thing. You got to kind of just look at every snap. So I want to talk about these Philadelphia Eagles, talk about what I saw in this preseason and how I felt about it, man. But before we get into that, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, help me on my way to get to 3K. But first, I do want to talk about the obvious. Jalen Hurts, to me, Jalen Hurts looked good. I feel like Jalen Hurts did what he was supposed to do. He didn't go out there and he wasn't Superman. He didn't go crazy. He wasn't running all over the place, but he made good throws. If there were no drops, if Zach Ertz didn't drop the ball that he dropped on third down, and if Quez Watkins didn't, you can kind of say it was a drop. It was maybe a little bit overthrown. But either way, he could have had more receptions. It could have been more of like a 5 of 7, maybe a little bit more yards. Obviously, if he would have hit Quez with that big touchdown pass, it could have been crazy numbers. But I think he did well. I liked what I saw out of Jalen Hurts. I liked what I saw out of Quez. Liked what I saw out of Zach Ertz for the time he was out there. Tyree Jackson looked really good at the tight end spot. So I was happy with what I saw. I wasn't expecting too much. I wasn't expecting, a blowout, but we held them to 0 points for the whole half. We looked good. I really can't complain too much. Could it have went better? Of course. Could we have not had Nick Mullins out there? Of course. But what it was what it was, and I was cool with what it was. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm kind of confused why Miles Sanders didn't play, but I guess we'll figure that out as we go. We got people hopping on in now. We got what's good, Eagles Uncensored. He said we can all agree we are happy that Mac isn't using 50 and is using 10 because that was disgusting. Did they win? Did they win yesterday? I didn't even watch that game. I didn't even look that game up. Friday, what's happening? I'm excited to see an Eagles play. Let's talk about it. Yeah, it was a good game, man. It was a good game. Like I said, I feel like as soon as Nick Mullins went in there, and I was defending Nick Mullins, so that's maybe what hurt the most. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Brandon? Maybe that's what hurt the most is that I was actually defending this man, and he went out there and looked like absolute garbage. And then Joe Flacco went out there and looked decent. Joe Flacco actually went out there and played decently. And I'm out here saying Nick Mullins should be our number 2. So it is what it is. Hold on. Tired bro streamed 10 hours and 12. Damn. Was up till 5 a.m. streaming. Damn. I saw you on last night, man. Late. I was up at like 12, right before I went to sleep. I saw you on. That's crazy. I was expecting penalties, but didn't see any. I was happy with our first group on both offense and defense. Yeah, I think that it got a little bit dicey at the end, but it always does. I am really upset with Mullins, but it is it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, as far as even when Flacco was in there, we looked like we knew what we were doing for the most part. We weren't out there, killing ourselves, shooting ourselves in the foot, so to speak. So I'm not too mad about it. There's really nothing I could be upset about, to be real. I am upset about that, Zach Ertz drop. That obviously should have been a catch. I'm upset that Jalen Hurts didn't slide feet first when he head first on that little third down run. There's little things I could pick at, but overall, I'm really not that mad. I liked what I saw. And the defense, we were running real vanilla defense. Like, we weren't really out there, running schemes. So it'll be interesting to see what they do once the season comes, because our defense did do well, just read and react. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they really did. They just kind of sat back, saw what the players were going to do, and then reacted to it. So, we did well in that sense. But I'm very interested to see what this coaching staff's going to do on both sides, because I don't think we really opened up the playbook on offense either. Mullins was in Shanahan's system. Yeah, that hurt. It is what it is. What's good, Vic? What's good, bro? Yo, Boston didn't, huh? How you feel about that? What do you mean? Boston didn't what? How do I feel about what? I'm confused. You got to be upset with Nick Mullins first of all. Yeah, I am upset. Yeah, look, it is what it is. I don't know why he looked terrible like that. I'm gonna give him one more game. I'm not gonna back him up no more. I'm done doing that. But hey, hopefully he gets better. Hopefully he gets better. Mullins too. That's what and you're going against the third team, my guy. Like, you're literally going against people that probably aren't gonna be on this team in a couple weeks. And you went out there and were terrible, just absolutely terrible. So I don't know. We need to see better out of him. But I mean, the main focus was Jalen Hurts, right? Jalen Hurts looked good. I don't think that Joe Flacco is going to look that good throughout the season, but we'll see. Boston didn't play. Yeah, Boston didn't play. I don't think Miles Sanders was out there. I saw a lot of Jordan Howard, saw a lot of Kenneth Gainwell, a little bit of Kerryon Johnson. Kerryon Johnson had a pretty good run. We didn't see a lot of people that I thought we were going to see, to be honest, especially in that running back room. It was kind of confusing, but I mean, it is what it is. Did Boston play? I didn't. Yeah, I do remember saying his name. But Miles didn't play. That surprised me, because I don't remember seeing Miles out there once, or at least he didn't run the ball, at least. Only complaint I have is that the defense against the run, Harris running hard. Yeah, he was chomping us up. All of their guys was. Jalen Samuels got a couple runs on us. The other dude they got at number 26, I think it is, he got a couple runs on us. Definitely was not a good look. And then towards the end, like I said, I mean, it is what it is. These are like third, fourth stringers, but still, towards the end, we were getting kind of chopped up. And if you look at, I forget, I don't know what it ended at, but I think it was like towards the third quarter before Dobbs went in, we were giving up, like, I think it was 19 of 21 to both of their quarterbacks combined. So we were getting chopped up. It is what it is. Hey, bro, I didn't see Elijah Holyfield last night. I'm pissed because he's a beast. I don't know what they're going to do with him. This is the time you play, right? This is the time you play him. Boston was used one time and he got 7 yards. So yeah, for what he got, he did what he could. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. We passed the ball a lot more than I thought, especially on those first couple drives. I did not expect us to pass it as much as we did with Jalen Hurts. But he had like Nick Sirianni had like almost 260 yards of offense in that first quarter, in that first half alone. So I mean, it was working. It was working. Mullins looked like an Olympic shot putter. Yeah, he was looking bad out there, man. He was looking really bad. Kenneth Gainwell did what he did. I mean, I'd never put him out there as like a pass protector because he got popped a couple times. But yeah, when he ran the ball pretty well, he caught the ball pretty well out of the backfield. Obviously, he had one pass that like literally went right through his hands. But I mean, it happens, right? It happens. Didn't see a lot of broken tackles, but dudes were getting off blocks. I mean, yeah, we saw a couple broken tackles from like Rager on punt return and on kick return. Kenneth Gainwell had a couple good broken tackles. He had one of those first downs from Joe Flacco. He literally like broke a tackle, then carried a dude like to the first down yard marker. So that was nice to see. But yeah, I wanted to see more out of these running backs. Like, obviously, we all wanted to see something out of this passing game, but it was nice to see it. Don't get me wrong. So maybe next game we'll get more out of the running game, because I want to see what these running backs got. We got so many of them. What's good, Philly Ace? What's good? Could Watkins have dove for that pass? Possibly. I mean, but why do it? It's really not that big of a. I mean, it was close. Maybe game time he would, but if he would have dove for that and then got hurt, we would all be sitting here like it's not that important. Why'd he die for it? Is Dillard hurt? Yeah, he's hurt. Dillard is hurt. Davion Taylor didn't play, and Bradley is attacking machine. Bradley was going crazy. Bradley was definitely going crazy. Who else was going crazy on defense? Alex Singleton had his fair share of plays. He was everywhere. He played a lot too. Milton Williams was going crazy. Milton Williams is somebody that I definitely. Oh yeah, he just yeah, bro. I was just thinking about him. Milton Williams was somebody that surprised the heck out of me. Was talking about defense that they were definitely not wrapping up and bringing them down. That's definitely not what I want to see, man. He definitely need to get better at that. But yeah, Milton Williams was low key going crazy. Milton Williams is somebody I definitely got my eyes on. I saw it in practice and I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna be watching this dude. But woo, he's something. And Javon Hargrave was going crazy yesterday. Our defensive line is going to be scary. And Milton Williams was playing defensive end for most of the game, if not all the game. I don't remember him moving to defensive tackle. So that's going to be scary, bro. That's going to be scary. I don't know. We might got something, fellas and ladies and fellas. I feel like a strip club DJ. Fellas and ladies. Quez looked like a monster, bro. Quez looks like a monster. Like, I don't know. He looked like he was jogging for that touchdown. He legitimately looked. Here, we're going to watch it together real quick, if y'all don't mind. Because that was just one of the sexiest touchdowns I've ever seen in my life. We finna watch that real quick. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to watch the nicest touchdown in the world? If you at work, just take a second, you know what I'm saying, and take this in. Just drink this in real quick. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get off this real quick. Y'all need to see me. Y'all need to see this. That's gonna be my wide receiver 1 right there. That's gonna be my wide receiver or wide receiver 2. Devontae Smith ain't going nowhere. I mean, he just looked like he was walking. Let's hold on. Places on having a vet who has that experience. Like, I mean, shout out to all the blockers. That was amazing blocking, but he just looks like he's walking. Like, that doesn't even look like that took effort. 79 yards for the touchdown. And everybody ran down there to celebrate. I don't know, man. That boy's something else, bro. That boy is something else. Quez is something else. Tyree Jackson is raw. He's a monster in person. He's really talented, but he's a project. I gotta give him some blame on that second Mullins interception. Yeah, he's definitely a work in progress. I don't know why everybody's sleeping on Richard Rodgers though. Like, I don't think he's like not gonna make the roster. I feel like people don't talk about him. Richard Rodgers did his thing yesterday too. Had a couple good catches. Taron Jackson was looking good yesterday. Yeah, he definitely got that. He got that grown man strength. I get the Donald comparison. We'll see when he goes against ones. ADJ. Alex Singleton and Sean Bradley look awesome out there. Our defense looked a lot better than I thought we would. I won't say that. Our secondary looked a lot better than I thought we would. Just because we were, like I said, we weren't really running any schemes. It was just kind of everybody man up and, a lot of just random zones. And it wasn't nothing like real intense. You know what I'm saying? There was no pre-snap movement, nothing like that. So I really think they just kind of went soft on the defense. But we'll see how much they rev it up. Quez don't need another snap this preseason. Sit this man. Hey, you got to let them keep getting used to this offense. They all got to keep learning this offense. The Donald comparisons are not that far off. We'll see. Fulgham almost caught Ertz's blotch reception so close. Yeah, that was a nice little dive for it. I respect it. What's good, Sonic? What's good, Joe? But let's give Rager's credit. Was an amazing. Yeah, everybody on that play blocked. That was a good. I mean, that's what a lot. I mean, look, we're finding out what our wide receivers are good at. Rager had a good block on that. J Jaw had a tackle on special teams. So maybe we're figuring out what they're good at. The speed was unreal in person. I'm sure. I've been yelling Quez since 6th round got picked. Yeah, he's a beast, man. He's a beast. We should have saw something out of him last year. He just got injured. Yeah, I mean, well, what is it right now? I mean, he only had that one catch, right? How many catches did he have? Well, we're gonna look up. We're gonna look up this. Look up these numbers. I mean, I really got nothing to complain about. I thought I was gonna come on here and start, you know, complaining and moaning about it the whole game, but I really ain't got nothing to be mad about. It was a good game. We saw what we needed to see. So let's go over these numbers real quick. So Joe Flacco was out there 10 of 17, 178 yards and a touchdown. Like I said, Jalen Hurts was 3 of 7, 54 yards. Not the best, but it is what it is. Nick Mullins had 2 interceptions. That's the dog right there. So these are the running backs that we saw. We saw the most of Jason Huntley. So 4 attempts, 15 yards. And then you had Kenneth Gainwell, 2 attempts for 14 yards. Kerryon Johnson, 2 for 12. Hurts had that 1 for 4. Boston Scott only had a 4-yarder. Jordan Howard had a 3-yarder. Quez Watkins, 1 for 80 yards. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's going to be fun. The linebacker we got in the 7th round is huge. He's good. Another reason why the defense looks so good is because they were going against Mason Rudolph and Dwayne Haskins always be lighting us up. Well, not always, but last time we played him, he lit us up for some reason. So, hey, we've made some of the worst quarterbacks look great. So I'll take looking good against whoever. I know I just don't want him injured. Hey, we got to play this season, man. We can't play scared, man. We got to get these guys out there and let them play. The Eagles have one of the best O-lines and D-lines in the division. They could do some damage. Mad respect, Joe Philly King. I respect that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, look, I was excited about this defensive line. This offensive line looked deep last night. You know what I'm saying? I said it on Twitter and I was kind of joking, but I'm kind of not. Like, we have probably the deepest offensive line in the league right now. Like, there's no way you're telling me we go all the way down to Luke Jariga and we're pushing boys back. Like, Joe Flacco had time. Nick Mullins had time. He just didn't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So there was obviously some times that, they got beat. But for the most part, our offensive line looked good. Like, our offensive line looked elite. It did. It looked elite. Brandon Brooks walked off on his own power. The whole offensive line is fine. Like, yesterday was a good sign for that offensive line and defensive line. But I think we all kind of knew about the defensive line. Oh, that defense looked good, Papa. That defense looked good. They scored all their points at the end. That defense looked good. Trust me, it's gonna be scary time for them Cowgirls. Technically 79. Technically a 79, but yeah, you ain't too far off. I mean, look, so if I was just going off of yesterday, if I'm gonna be, like overreaction Monday, or what day is today? Overreaction Friday, right? That's what I'm gonna say. I would make Quez my number 2. I would have it as, this is who showed me the most. I would have it as Devontae Smith, even though he didn't show his name, but you know what I mean. I have it as Devontae Smith, then Quez Watkins and Jalen Reagor in the slot. That's what I'm sitting at. I like our offensive line. I'm cool with everything else. I don't know what's going on with Miles Sanders. We have to see what's going on with Miles Sanders. This defense, though, who would you guys start at linebacker? I know it's just one game. But who would you start at linebacker? Because, I mean, TJ Edwards was all over the place. Alex Singleton was all over the place. Eric Wilson had a couple good tackles. He also missed a tackle that kind of pissed me off. But who would y'all start at linebacker? Who showed you the most? Nick Mullins was good. Why would you even say it? What's good, Adi? What's good? Brother, starters on defense looked incredible. I was happy with it. I was very happy with it. Definitely. And the penalties came from the younger dudes. The penalties came from the it didn't really start till like the second half. Mullins played like some old hot dog. Yeah, he's glizzy water, man. I don't know. I try to have his back. Yeah, I really try to like back this dude up, and this is what I get. Am I the only one who peeps Edwards is always around the ball and been attacking since day one? Next best undrafted guy we have behind Singleton and Mailata. Give Edwards a shot before someone else does. I respect that. Shout out to TJ. Yeah, TJ Edwards was doing his thing, man. TJ Edwards was doing his thing. Mailata was manhandled his defender, manhandling his defender. He had a couple of plays, but he looked scared. I'm excited for this whole offensive line because, like I said, you can get so deep. Like none of us like Matt Pryor. I don't want to say none of us, but a lot of y'all like hate on Matt Pryor because he had a rough year last year. But he's played solid football. I think he played in the what's it called? I think he played in the Super Bowl. So he's had solid play time. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's trash. He's just trash. He's not the double trash. You know what I'm saying? He's just. But either way, I feel comfortable with him as our number 2, number 3 guy. TJ, Alex, and Wilson. I can see that. I want to see Taylor. I would have loved to see Taylor out there, man. Or even at the open practice. Like Bradley looked good. He was the heart of the D the second half. Yeah, Bradley looked good. We also have to put it into perspective of who they're playing, right? We got to also, you know what I'm saying? Let's not get over, and I'm not saying this is what happened with Bradley, but when you're playing the third team, there's a certain level that you should hit if you've played starters before. And Bradley should be kind of out there dominating the third team, in my opinion. So, while I do, you acknowledge it and you look at it and you say, all right, he's showing out. But at the same time, you kind of have to expect that. So he's got to keep on doing it though. I liked what I saw from Hurts. He made some good throws, but Rager dropped the pass, and so did Ertz. Yeah, it is what it is. You hope that doesn't continue. I know Ertz isn't somebody that outside of last year, he's not somebody that I really look at and be like, oh, we got to worry about him dropping passes. So Jalen Rager, he is, but I'm sure that Nick Sirianni got in his ear. So I'm not too worried. But if it becomes a constant thing, yeah, we definitely gotta keep an eye out for it. Glizzy water. Yeah, he's glizzy water, man. Nick Mullins hurt my heart. Man. Yo, our punter, bro, his new name is Rue as kangaroo because he's Australian, and the dude kicked a 69-yard punt. Truly is going to be amazing. I try to tell y'all, we had Aaron Sippis on this show, and I was trying to tell y'all, but nobody wanted to listen to me. Nobody wanted to listen to Joe. I was over here telling y'all we had the leg of thunder from down under. That's what his nickname is. The leg of thunder from down under. That's what his nickname is. Also, Cam Thomas is a bucket, but Maxey is better now. Cam Thomas, you saw that game? You saw that. I know you saw that. The Nets got some youngins, boy. We could draft. That's one thing the Nets have done very well is draft. So, all right, if I had to, I'm gonna create my starting defense. All right. And this is all overreactions because that's all we can do right now. So we'll start from the top. And my 2 safeties, unfortunately, and I'm going with only people that are healthy. So if I was going to start this week, my safeties would be, and I thought this was actually going to be really easy. I mean, Anthony Harris is a bucket. Anthony Harris is definitely out there. But realistically, I mean, I don't know. Like our other safeties didn't do, like Marcus Epps played most of the game. Blake Contis was getting, I don't know, he was kind of getting hoed out there. Who would I start? Elijah Riley did all right. You know what? I'm gonna give Elijah Riley the nod. I'll say we'll start Elijah Riley right now, just because he got an interception. And honestly, I don't really want to start Marcus Epps. So if we were starting today, I would say Anthony Harris and Elijah Riley are my safeties. Obviously, my cornerbacks are Steven Nelson and Darius Slay. And then my slot would still be Avonte Maddox. My linebackers, I would start Eric Wilson, I would start Sean Bradley, and I would start Alex Singleton. I would start Sean Bradley in the middle because I think Sean Bradley is just a tough, tenacious type dude. But I don't know if he's really ready to be that like middle linebacker of the first team defense. So if you have people on the outside of him that are kind of, veterans, that should help him. So I would start those three. And then my defensive line match. Can you start 20 people? Like, I mean, I would just there's really nothing I got to do. I would start Brandon Graham, but I don't know how long, man. If Milton Williams can show something when he plays with the first team, it's gonna be scary time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, if Milton Williams can show me something against the first team, like he showed me yesterday, BG, man, it might be time for you to take on that, Ryan Kerrigan role. And it is what it is. I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see. So I would go with the same D line. But what are your starters? Who are your starters? Shout out to everybody in here. We got 30 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. You know what I mean? TJ has shown it against starters for sure. They just undermine him because he's not the most athletic, but the man is 100% fun to me. Yeah, he's good. He's just, I think he's elite at run stopping. He just got to work on his pass coverage. But he's definitely very good. Rager looked good. He ran good routes. There's no issues with him. Every time they punted at him, we were standing up. Yeah. I can't be mad at him for those 2 punts that he let bounce because that was probably the smart move. Not probably, that was the smart move. It was just terrible luck. It is what it is. My Bulls looking good. Yeah. Bulls underrated as hell. What's good, MG Nas? What's good? Blank Countess had a solid tackle in the fourth. Yeah, I don't like Blank Countess. I don't think he's really that good, but it is what it is. Riley and Harris. Yeah, Riley, I like Harris. I liked what Harris was doing. I mean, that's not obviously what I want to do. I mean, obviously, I would love to have Rodney McLeod back. I would love to see what Kayvon can do out there. Keep in mind, although you play whoever the opponent is on the field, Pittsburgh starting quarterback was Mason Rudolph, who really only known for Myles Garrett's helmet. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You got to play the people that you play. It is what it is. It's preseason. Sean Bradley is the next Fred Warner. Hey, maybe. Man, just announce Hurts as QB1. There's no other real option. Like, come on. He really only had 2 inaccurate passes out of like 7 pass attempts and connected with Ertz and got it really well. Yeah, Goddard is a beast, bro. Goddard is a beast. I think he only had 1 catch, if I'm not mistaken, but that 1 catch sticks in my head. Yeah, he had that 34-yard catch. Yeah, Goddard is a beast, man. And Ertz was looking he was looking like a dog out there too. Our first and second showed some promise. What you mean? Oh, you trying to be our first, second teams? All right. I thought you was talking about like our first and second round pick because neither of them were out there. TJ Edwards would be a solid starter if it wasn't for his lack of speed. Yeah. My bright spot is McPherson. Even though he allowed catches, he was always right on top of the wide receiver. He was solid, I think. I think that like I said, all of our whole defense was like really was really vanilla. They weren't out there doing anything too crazy. They were just kind of read and react. So for what it is, they did what they were supposed to do. They did the best they can. It is what it is. So I definitely respect what they did, the whole secondary, to a certain extent. Some of them still kind of look bad. Like, everybody gets mad about that catch that I don't want to say everybody gets mad, but everybody was talking about that catch that Michael Jacquet gave up in the first half. He just has to read it better in the air, but he was on his wide receiver. So did Landon Dickerson play? Landon Dickerson did not play. Blonde hair Ertz different. He definitely is. Dom, don't you got like a MRI to go check out for Dak? Ain't Dak gonna be like out the whole preseason? Don't you got bigger fish to fry right now? Scott showed up. You're talking about Josiah Scott? Josiah Scott did well. There was one play that, I forget who I was arguing with about it, but there was one play that I felt like he was a little bit out of position and gave up a big play. But it is what it is. But I think he did well overall. Goddard went hard after that catch. He was amped. Yeah, facts. I like Goddard, man. Goddard's a dog, bro. This team could be so good. This team can be so good. It depends on so many things, though. It depends on so many things. I worded it a little bit different. Nick Mullins extremely regressed on and off the field. I don't know if he even regressed. Maybe he just sucks. I'm so mad. I really do feel so hurt. Like, bro, I try to have your back, Nick. I really did try to have your back. John McFarland says, I feel good about Flacco as our backup and the defense looked solid last night. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. That Howard block was crazy. Yeah, Howard was out there, bro. Howard's going to get, I'm not going to say he will, but he might be more of a lock on this team than anybody's given him an opportunity to be, because he was out there for a minute. And I mean, just from the eye test, I haven't seen a lot of them, but he looks like he's probably our best in pass protection. So, and shoot, as much as we passed yesterday, that seems like it's going to be important. But what's good, Kev? How you doing, bro? I agree, Joe. Jaquette got turned. He just played it wrong. Yeah, and I think that's something he can learn from. The secondary is only as good as its weakest link. How good is your quarterback situation right now? If he's not even going to play, that's a weak link. Flacco looks smooth. Hey, Flacco bringing us to the Super. Stop. It's a Joe thing. You know what I'm saying? When your name is Joe, you just are better at things, I feel like. Ertz is back, y'all. Goddard is improving every time we see him. Our tight end core is the best in the NFL. Yeah, and look, we have a problem at the number 3 tight end spot, and the problem is a good problem to have, right? It's you're picking between Tyree, who might be looked at as a project. You're looking at Richard Rodgers, who's kind of like a veteran. You know what you're going to get from him, but doesn't have much of the upside left. You're looking at somebody like Jack Stahl, who's young. Somebody you can kind of, again, another project maybe, but maybe more of a along the way type of, like he's been there before. So you got different types of things that you can do, man. And it's exciting. It's really exciting. Jaquette is all Jaquette. I don't know how to say his last name. I had him on here. I think it's Jaquette. But either way, is always in position. He has to master actually making a play on the damn ball. He'll be right there every time. That's the thing. Yeah, he's just got to learn how to play the ball, and break off the receiver and play the ball once he sees it. Gainwell got some burn. Gainwell was doing some things, man. Gainwell definitely was looking good. I was excited for him. Dak will never be the same. I'm calling it. Hey, man, it is what it is. Mullins has no arm strength. Captain check down. Joe Flacco did his thing. Yeah, let's just stop talking about Nick, man. I don't know why. I don't know why I backed that man up. That face Nick had when after Nick Mullins threw the second interception, his face totally said, "This mother." It was bad, bro. Even Jordan Mailata was like, "Really, really? Y'all really think this gonna keep him from playing?" Yep. Because it's called the doctor. Ready to see Daniel Jones tomorrow. That should be fun. Don't get blocked now. Flacco played with Ray Lewis. He not scared of these boys. That's fact. Darnold 2.0 look good out there. Yeah, ADJ. Aaron Donald Jr. Kerryon Johnson 2 attempts for 12 yards, but one of them he fell down and got up. I think the announcers made a carry-on. As they should. I respect it. Kerryon looked good though. That one play wasn't bad, bro. Like, but you got to look at the offensive line on that one. Like the offensive line, he literally fell and got back up and still gained like I think 8 yards. So that if your offensive line ain't blocking like demons, you're not getting that. So Rodgers has locked up the tight end 3. Wait, Roger has the 3rd tight end locked. Jackson is too raw. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I agree with you. I don't think that it's like so easy for Jackson to make it, because I do think Richard Rodgers, we know what he's gonna bring. But hey, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. People are really liking him. Not sure if you mentioned, but Jake Elliott. Yes, Jake. I did not bring it up, Drew. Jake Elliott. made, what was it? Three. I mean, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to take away from you. It is just three. So it was 3 for 3, but hey, 3 for 3. I will take 3 for 3. Damn. Aaron Sippers had 223 yards on 4 punts, 55-yard average. That's crazy. I know he did good, but that's crazy. I was telling y'all he gonna be a Pro Bowler. But bet you wish we kept Newman now, don't you? Not really. If we get down to our third quarterback, we got an issue. I don't care about none of them. The one thing about Jake Elliott, I will say, every ball kicked was a line drive, no arc. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, I feel like now he has an all-world field goal holder. I don't know what they're called. So, shout out to Aaron Sippis. I'm way too biased with Aaron Sippis. That was like one of my favorite interviews. He was just funny. When Hurts gets injured, like every other Eagle player does, we're gonna be in y'all head no matter what, how small it is. Yeah, here he goes. Dom always comes on here sounding so emotional. Dom always comes on here so emotional. But we love you, Dom. We love you. Joey Shake's new favorite word is analytical. Every time he talks about Milton Williams, it's like the new word. He just he's using it. Shout out to my guy Joey Shakes, man. Shout out to my guy Joey Shakes. I like Milton, bro. I love Milton Williams. I hope Hurt. Damn. Oh, I read it wrong. I hope Hurt stays healthy all year so y'all can have a losing season and panic. We don't panic in Philly. We don't panic. We just curse and get people fired. Jake Elliott is going to be good. I think so. I think he'll be all right. Want to see Killins out there on special teams. Yeah, I wish we could just have a bunch of punt returns like all practice. You know what I'm saying? Set it up like Madden. Just keep doing kick returns. I want to see what these boys got. Hey, y'all think Dom will figure it out if anybody values his opinion? He's trying too hard. Hey, you gotta let him let the man live, bro. It is what it is. Them Dallas Cowboy content creators don't bring what we bring, man. Bro, how did Hurts miss Quez wide open down the sideline? Quez beat him by 3 steps. At least clean pockets for Hurts. How is that not 6 points? Any other quarterback that's a touchdown wide open? I know you keep it real. I mean, it is what it is. He did. It wasn't a perfect throw. Any other quarterback could have missed that throw. It's preseason game 1. It was the second quarter. Yes, it was a bad throw, but am I bugging over it? No, I'm not bugging it over it too much, to be honest. He's made that throw before. So he missed it. I mean, there's nothing I could really say. He missed that throw, but I don't think it's an indictment on who he is, to be real. Fam, you crying? Oh, because y'all didn't get love. But I'm emotional. Yeah, you emotional, my guy. But it's all good. It's all good. We love your emotional eyes, bro. Bradley was all over the field. Yeah, Bradley was doing his thing, man. Oh, Williams is my guy. I'm not crowning him yet, but he's like that. Yeah, I respect what he's doing. And that's the thing, bro. I said this in my video yesterday. Real talk. Like, all jokes aside, let's not get too high or low on the overall outcome. Let's just look at the individual player, say, this is what I like, this is what I didn't like, this is what I want to see next week. We have a couple more weeks left of trying to figure out who these players are. So take everything in. Don't make a final decision unless it's on Nick Mullins. You're more than welcome to make a final decision on him because I'm pissed. But no, realistically, don't make a final decision off any just one play, any one series. Take it all in and let's start seeing who these guys are. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts on Nick Mullins? I don't think about him no more. No, he pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. We'll see what happens. I'm sure he'll get better than this. This can't be, who he is forever, hopefully. But you're going against third teamers. You have experience as a starter. At least go out there and look decent. At least go out there and look competent. And it was just bad. It was bad. If Jackson can progress, we are going to have an issue the next couple seasons. He can be really special and has the, I don't think we'll have an issue. I think, having good players is never an issue. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to figure out where they're going, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm in enemy territory. I don't give a if y'all agree or don't. I mean, we're not going to agree. I respect that, though. I respect that. Keep that smoke. Damn, you have so much confidence for a quarterback with one leg and a bum shoulder. It's not ability that got folks worried. It's Hurts' consistency. Facts. That's a fact. Which preseason game are you most interested in tonight? Tennessee versus Atlanta. But if I'm being 100% honest with you, I'm probably going to be drunk tonight. Tomorrow's my birthday. So like I'm probably going to go get drunk tonight or something. I don't even know if I'm going to be watching football tonight. But if I was going to watch one, it would probably be Tennessee Atlanta. Just because I want to see what Kyle Pitts is about. Y'all got confidence that you can trash. He's about to get your. I give you a rent so you could come in here and talk your talk, but let's not get disrespectful now. Let's not get crazy now. But again, you're talking, but I have nothing to back up everything we say. We have proven. Show me Jalen's trash. Yeah, but everybody talking about Jalen, but nobody can really has any backup. I seen Dak miss throws like that all game the last time he played us. Mullins' is ass. Well, yeah, Mullins was just bad, bro. That was just bad. Mullins giving him Clayton Thorson, not Clayton Thorson. I'm praying Hurts won't be a run read guy his whole career. Hey, I'm actually not praying for anything about the Cowboys. Y'all gonna be 8-8 for the rest of your lifetime, and I'm sure you're young, so. That's gonna be long. And he had a top 5 offense around him. Only difference. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Tree field goals. Not a damn touchdown with that offense. I agree. I see potential from Tyree Jackson. Speaking of Mullins, we were just talking about him beating out Flacco. And yeah, that aged well. Dude, I really try to have his back. But yeah, he just was trash. He was just trash. Damn, you still have no reasoning, just like every Cowboys fan. You talkish because you really don't know how bad your team is. Don't self-project. It's not healthy. Happy beer day. You already know. Ward could be our 3rd quarterback. I mean, it's a fact. It's a fact. That was bad, bro. That was really bad. I don't think that we're even going to go into the season with 3 quarterbacks. So I guess in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. We'll probably pick up some, guy that we could put on our practice squad, but that was just bad. That was just bad. I mean, Nick Mullins, man, I wish you the best, bro. But if you continue to play like that, you're going to have to go somewhere else, man. Yeah, it's cute, bro. It's cute how rent-free we are in their mind. Rent-free. But I like Don, man. I like that he comes in here. He ain't afraid to talk that talk. He gets proven wrong every time he comes in here, but I respect it. They should have moved Tyree to quarterback for a few snaps. That would have been dope. That would have actually been dope. That's funny. That would have actually been dope. But either way, I just wanted to come on here, talk that talk for a little bit during lunch. But I'm about to get out of here, man. I'm probably going to go live maybe a little bit later tonight. Tomorrow is my birthday, man. Tomorrow is my birthday, so I probably won't be coming back on tomorrow. But other than that, man, I do appreciate everybody that tuned in, everybody kicking it with me. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. It is Fly Eagles Fly, and we are out here. Peace.
B. Scott with the Philadelphia
John
Eagles.
Dornbos here, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Edwards of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Follow my guy Joe Castro on his YouTube/podcast channel.
Let's give a shout out to the Philly podcast.
And shout out Philly and my guy Joe Castro. So keep on doing great things, guys. Fly Eagles Fly.
Fly Eagles Fly.
Go Birds.